Greetings everyone, Quintessence42, your lone archiver here. In today's feature, we are going to be taking a look at a lot of clips I have of automaton fortresses before the Illuminate update. Before the Illuminate update, there was 4 variety of fortresses. We refer to these by back-to-back, one that has a crap ton of turrets, which we'll be showcasing first, the second of which is the slightly more friendly turret spam variant. Then we'll have a Detector Tower variant, one of the most bothersome for players who are uninitiated, but unlike the other ones, they don't pose as much of a threat once you understand how to manage and deal with the Detector Tower. And then lastly, the easiest one to get into, the Smokestack variant, which quite literally gives you a back way in to sneak right up and blow everything up from behind, which you will see me masterly do.
Dang.
You're a good ass driver.
Definitely not the,
Kill 'em all!
Oh, hello there. We begin with back-to-back. Back-to-back has 2 top peaks that have a sort of mid-ridge spanning between them. It has turrets facing in both directions, hence why we call it back-to-back. On each of the lower levels, you'll have 1 fabricator. You also have 1 fabricator in the middle ridge, and then 1 to one side, and the last remaining 2, because almost every single fortress has 6, will be off to one side. On. I'm calling it a new recoilless. Did you snipe that thing? Huh? Oh. That's fine. Did you snipe that? Well, actually, I can just get it once I pop out. There's another one there. Those smaller turrets that fire in volleys of 3s are the same turrets you'll find on top of a command bunker, because some people will call them bunker turrets, while other people will call them command turrets. They have heavy armor and 800 HP. I'm eating a barrage in, and then we'll go around the other way because there's a patrol in our way. Once you round this corner like me and Box have, you'll see the most dangerous lineup that this base has to offer. You want to avoid attacking it from this exact angle. The other angle on the opposite side of this forward-facing part of it is good because you can actually gain aggro from the turrets one at a time. But when you round the corner around this rock this way, you will have 3 different turrets that can shoot on you. Not to mention everything else in the base. Which leads to Box's quick, unfortunate demise. There's so many. There was 3 of them that had line of sight at you at the end there. Oh. Ball. There's like a command turret just shooting the boy in the back.
Tagging looks cancel that.
Oh. Lol. There's a whole bunch of fucking rocket boys down here, but instead of shooting for me, they're trying to shoot you up the top of the hill. Oh, okay, hi. Yeah, you can just clip through the wall. That's fair. Ow. I literally just had a robot walk through the wall and then just fucking punch me. 10 out of 10 game. I'm not even mad, I'm just fucking confused. Landing up top is no saving grace, however. All of the command turrets can hit you from up here. Knowing that we have to move fast, I decided to drop a barrage towards the last side that we still need to take care of, and use an EMS strike to take care of this fabricator. The static field might not seem like it's going to hit, but it will, just due to the angle. I then drop a shield generator relay on top of the last fabricator so we can get done with this mess. Alright, there's one more. There we go. Got it. Thank you, barrage. Yeah, this is the back-to-back one, the one that just doesn't have a good way to deal with it. I'm now going to demonstrate to you a different attempt at this style of fortress. The reason I'm doing this is because the last one had bad visibility. I unfortunately don't have a good visibility for the Detector Tower variant. I don't know if they're particularly rare or anything, I just don't have footage of them that I'm not going to be using for something else for some reason. And because of that, there's nothing to showcase for those in good visibility. A sandstorm should be perfectly fine though. If I can make my way around it in a sandstorm, I can make my way around it in any condition. I put a barrage down, the purpose of which is to just sort of clean up everything that's on this side after I took out some command turrets. I do notice there is one fabricator still up, but I can't do anything about it from this moment because the vents are facing the opposite direction. It could be useful if I was helping over there, however they have called in a bot drop on me here, so it's actually pretty good I am here as well. With better visibility conditions, I'm able to slowly peek around this corner, so that way I only expose myself to one of the turrets at a time. This allows me to take care of them without having to worry about multiple volleys stun locking me, and then I can take out the fabricator. The last turret, I have a nice little rock here for, so that way I can start setting up for the drop that's now going to be pushing down one of the 2 ramps on this side. It's actually an example of a back-to-back base, but I'm choosing not to care. Got excellent cover here. I'm gonna throw a stun. You can get the Hulk with our stun.
Objective complete. Sending in an eagle.
These type of enemies always are good at flushing you out of cover. My pistol here. Got it. Let's try to take the time to reload both of these. If I have to burn a stun for this, I just do.
Marking location, northeast. Never mind, heavy, northeast, 50 meters.
Oh, single rocket that gets me. I'm very worried about that turret up there.
Requesting air support.
Unleashing democracy.
Requesting air support. Calling down a support weapon.
New mag.
Alright, 1, 2. That. Okay, that mine just decided to not go off. I don't understand what happened here. Oh, okay, there's another turret there. I just have to get in cover from it. I can't fight here. I have to reload my autocannon. There's another one here. Okay. This is our cover. Is it awful cover? Yes, but it's the only cover we can safely take at the moment.
Requesting objective equipment.
Ah, fucking hell. Went right through the 2 things I have to an angle through. Hello? I guess that guy was just still alive.
Dropping a pin, east, 200 meters. Nailed him.
Requesting air support.
That should land on for that tab.
The cavalry.
Or not. That's fine.
Eagle 1 rearming. Be back shortly.
Bug fabricator, northwest.
I know that P4 has a anti-tank. There we go.
Never mind.
Thank
Northeast.
you.
B.
Affirmative.
Tagging location. Northeast. Heavy. Northeast. 100 meters.
Okay, so there's one up there and one up there. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw this.
Package acquired.
Because I see one up there, then there's the fabricator, and there's also the fabricator down here.
Dropping package.
Package acquired.
Nice.
Package acquired.
Okay. We're gonna reload this. Drop a stun.
Dropping package acquired.
Something's... Okay.
Automaton outpost destroyed.
There we go.
Package acquired.
I
Dropping
don't know
package.
what barrage that was, but... I guess somebody else also dropped a barrage on this. Which is honestly what you kind of have to do with back-to-back.
Package.
Alright, here we go. Recording footage of a turret spam base. Turret spam, unlike back-to-back, has most of its turrets facing two directions. One, which we'll just call straightforward, and another one off to the side. The other side has that ramp that has that group of mines that you can shoot out and then climb up it to get inside the center in the heart of the base. This gives you some good ability to snipe out turrets and fabricators before they turn. What's debatably even better though is this has a back way in where you can climb up these rocks. You can denote it from this turret that I mark here that is facing towards it. You can even use this turret to make sure you hit this fabricator I'm about to walk around. Oh, I didn't realize I could aim down that much. Drop these two.
Air support.
This?
Coming in hot.
That knocked me off the lead. Fine, you have stims for this.
Eagle 1 withdrawing to rearm.
I don't know if you need those dead, but they're dead now.
The only one I needed dead specifically was the one I had marked.
Well, it's dead too.
This pair of command turrets guards the main entrance. It is not recommended to fight the pair of turrets that guard the main entrance. However, I'm doing it for shits and giggles. Bait them in.
Outpost destroyed.
As you can see, it's a lot better to take the back way than to force yourself to take the front way into this base. Even the slope with the mines on it is a lot better than trying to get past those two command turrets alive. Now, with that, let's move on to our next showcase of a detector tower. This will have a sandstorm going on during it, so it's gonna look a little bit choppy to say the least. However, I do think that this does work to my advantage in the actual taking of the detector tower itself. The detector tower style base isn't really anything special. It still has 6 things that you have to blow up, and it still has a variety of turrets. It doesn't have a back way in. Instead, what it has is at the exact center, it has a detector tower, and it has multiple ways in that aren't as difficult as the other base varieties' front ways into them. You can utilize cover to get away from the detector tower, and anything like a 500 kg, a precision strike, any of the barrages other than the napalm barrage, can very easily take out a detector tower. You also can utilize the railgun strike and a laser, but there has to be basically nothing else around for these things to target the detector tower, and in the laser's case, you should look up at the ships to see which direction it's going to come down in. While there isn't a back way in, the front way in I was coming from isn't exactly the ideal scenario. The one that's the ideal scenario is the one around on this side with these pillboxes. Yes, there are machine gunners pointing at you. However, these things are easy to take out because they are just a light bot on an encamped gun. It also can get you under the gun depression, or beam depression, of the detector tower itself, allowing you to sneak around close to it to blow it up. Unlike regular detector towers, though, you will not have a hell bomb prompt for this, so make sure you're always bringing something that can blow up a detector tower to a mission, such as the stratagems listed prior.
Oh no.
Dropship!
Oh, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Calling in orbital strike.
I watched a fabricator blow up is the thing. If you're looking for the high value pickup, which is worth 4 rare samples and 2 super samples, you tend to find it near a fabricator at any of these bases. So look through those wreckages to try and find them, as they tend to spawn close to them. Additionally, I love how I struggle to hit that first fabricator for a good while there before immediately getting the shot on the second one without even pinging it through the sandstorm. Why am I like this? How am I like this? I just seem to struggle with things that should be easy and just do things that are hard very simply. It's a gift, I guess, I suppose. Like speaking in these videos. I don't know why, but for some reason just getting the words out of my mouth in a cohesive manner is so difficult when I'm such a... I wouldn't say... how do I put this? When I'm speaking normally, I tend to just know what I want to say, and am able to just yap. But the second I try to do it in a video format, for some reason it's just like, nope. Whatever skill that is has gone completely out the window. You're going to smack your lips in confusion, and just be a general nuisance. And this is the 3rd precision strike I think I've dropped near this fortress, which is just wild. Take the precision strike. It's so good for its cooldown capabilities. Even when you have the 25% increased cooldown, it's still pretty good. So yeah, this base has been pretty easy for me. I don't know where the last one could be. I don't see any more big dots on the map. I found one.
50 meters.
Maybe it's... Oh. Shit. I don't know either. Maybe it's up against the wall?
On my position.
I said I found one.
Automaton outpost destroyed.
To the sky.
Alright.
Which at last brings us to my favorite out of all 4 of them, the smokestack variant. The smokestack variant is called this because of the giant smokestack, which will let you know where the back way in is. This can be climbed up without the jetpack. I just use the jetpack to get up faster. The only real problem you have to deal with when coming in from this way is if you get a rocket walker that is facing towards this back way, which sometimes does spawn. Additionally, it could also be a Devastator or a Berserker, just based on the actual spawn seed. This guy up in the pillbox, you can just walk right up to and melee to death without really getting too much attention on you. The one weird thing to note is there's sometimes on top of the tower behind that fabricator that I just dropped a smoke strike to crush, you can get a problem where there will be a turret that can shoot right through into the pillbox. I'm not crushing either of those. Usually a single smoke strike or airstrike can crush the second set of fabricators that are paired up together like that. If you can't find a way, you can also climb up on top of this wall I'm standing right next to and snipe them all from up there. The last set of 2 are at the far end of the base. They're both facing towards this top area, so if you have something that can blow up vents from a long distance, such as a grenade launcher, an autocannon, or a crossbow, you can just do it from up top here. You might just want to focus on getting out the back. I'm going to use my jetpack to be sneaky. Oh god, I landed on the wrong side of this. Oh god. And with that, I hope you've enjoyed a showcase of all 4 varieties of Fortress. I have been Quintessence42, your lone archiver. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you have any feedback or comments for me, please leave them in the comment section below. And otherwise, subscribe for the next one. Have a lovely day and or night, and I bid you adieu.
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
Okay, I'll do it.